right, chat. Red, black, creativity. So creativity destroys X artifacts and or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, you get to floop a creature or artifact out of our deck. The only creatures in our main deck are Serra's Emissary here, who against creature decks, we just name protection from creatures. Against control decks, we can name like protection from planeswalkers or instants or sorceries, whatever they're most likely to destroy it with. However, our deck is definitely a little bit medium against control game one. I think game one, we're definitely more likely to win with kind of the grind them out tokens plan than we are Serra's Emissary. But post board, we get to Dream Trawler some people here, which is sweet in the control matchup. We got some discard spells and some interaction for the creature matchups as well. Let's go ahead and pop on into some games here with this and see how it goes this morning. So over 2 years, Bezipples, welcome back. Fine. Not amazing, but fine. Sweet. So we have tapped land into untapped land into untapped land with our mana base here. Our opponent's playing some Phoenix, so our Darko on creatures will be good. We'll want to name instant for the second one to try and dodge things like Brazen Borrower or like Lightning Axe plus another burn spell. Maybe not Inquisition since we drew that. Time to get shredding on their hand here. Are also looking to shred us, it looks like. Take their spell pierce as well here, I think. Dietzel, thanks for the 26 months. Welcome back. Good morning. For any of the regulars that weren't around over the weekend, by the way, I was live over the weekend, so there's YouTube stuff up there if you missed it. One of the things that's kind of obnoxious about our deck is, like, you look at the start we had here, right? And, like, you don't really know that we're the combo deck from the start. It's like, they don't know necessarily that they need to be worried about getting Indomitable Creativity next turn. Yeah, we just look like Rakdos. Now, it looks like we are going to just die to Phoenix here. We're going to die on their turn 4. Sounds about right. They have land 1 mana spell as their last 2 cards, naturally. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, Faithful Suiting's a hell of a drug, chat. What's going on, Food Lion? Welcome to a live one. Good morning, good morning. Unions, obviously great here. No, they definitely look like a combo deck. I think I'm trimming some of my discard spells. Am I? Black Market Connections trims a little bit too. Let's do this. We're adding in more token makers here, so trimming this seems fine. What's going on, Misfit? Thanks for the 28 months. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. mean, chat, I only interacted with our opponent twice that game. It's only fair that I die on the fourth turn through a blocker after interacting twice. Oh, they think we're a graveyard deck. Deal. Morning, Tumos. We died on turn 4 to Phoenix through double interaction in the first game of the day. So, you know. And now we've kept a 4-spell hand in game 2 and have not drawn a spell. Sometimes that's just how it be. Cling to dust, Dragonskull.
I don't need respect, just obedience.
What's going on, Ford Smith? Thanks for hanging out for almost 3.5 years. Good morning, good morning.
Oh, I have a job for you.
Maybe I am supposed to actually plus this here. Yeah, Kling's super good in this format. We're playing Rotting Reunion in this deck because Rotting Reunion gives us a token for our token combo deck.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Sure, we're just supposed to do this. Could obviously get got by an instant speed removal spell, but I think we're at a high enough life total here that yeah, we name instant on this. And then next turn, we can get another thing with this and then name creature with the second one, right? Yeah, my type levels for Pokemon Unite are kind of weird. The test server feels strange, especially with it not being accessible to everyone. Like, I'm excited to play Glaciat a little bit, but like, there's a bunch of people that have already like made content and gotten to play with like the next 3 characters now. So like, it feels like it puts a little bit of a damper on the actual release.
Not worth the effort.
I think I'm more excited to see what their balance patch is for, outside of just the character release. Nah, I love the evolutions. If they gave us all a full 5 team of evolutions before they did anything else, I'd be super happy.
Keep an open mind.
Any token. Any token. Any token. We've actually... This is the second spell we've drawn since this game started. We kept 4 spells, and we've drawn Ob Nixilis and Serra's Emissary.
Just the trick for this.
We did draw two. Oh, that's fair. We drew a Fire Prophecy too, right? I forgot that got exiled. I wish I had commentary to give. I feel bad when I'm not talking. At least Magic Arena's audio is working so far this morning, I guess. I don't have anything insightful to say other than, we drew another land. Serra's on instance, so I need one more land in order to play this around Mystic Dispute. So I think I'm just passing here. Yes, I was a little surprised they weren't attacking with the Phoenixes too.
Is gonna hurt.
They put down the Mystic Dispute. That's really good for us. Okay, so now we do this. My body is ready to get double Spell Pierced on the Transmogrify. Okay, and now this one names creature. Kill Chandra with this one. Okay. Good. So that's a lock against them. Shit. Instant plus creature lock. Look at that! Our draw was absolutely miserable, atrocious, and it thankfully just didn't matter. God bless us, everyone. Oh, by the way, I don't have an Explorer deck picked out yet for today. If anybody has anything that's reasonable and wants to offer it up as a suggestion in chat, I am open to suggestions. Hey Marcus, thanks for supporting the sponsored promo we had. Welcome back. Yeah, his card's pretty good this matchup. I think I just Fire Prophecy now to deny them the Surveils. There's no Phoenix in their bin yet, so I don't think I need to hold this up. And even if they do like Floop a Bird next turn, we could like Fire Prophecy into Reunion. Looking for historic ideas later in the week. Yeah, definitely. I'd kind of like to find some fair historic lists. Okay, so we need to Fire Prophecy this before we Thoughtseize, so that way they don't get to do the rummage thing. Just taking the Ledger Shredder. They could Floop a Bird on us here. The Faithless Looting could hit, they could hit land and then double 1 mana spell. So I get Rotting Reunion into Transmogrify the token. You had to go and put the reasonable caveat in there, so I can't suggest a Grixis stick. Yes, that was in fact my intention. Why do I need to stop before combat? I can exile a Phoenix in response. Well played. Well played. Our brain is huge, chat. We have bested our opponent in a game of wits and strategy. The client doesn't give you a chance to respond sometimes. That's not true. Magic Arena, I played a lot of Magic Arena, and I've never had a priority problem responding to a Phoenix trigger. Nah, I'm confident Bard class stuff isn't playable. No, there's no way this is consistent enough outside of when it draws its namesake. Just asking to get trashed. Your pigeon was scarier than theirs, dude. Feel free to link your Boros deck, Sonic. Remember, we tried a couple of things similar to that seemed kind of okay. You can post a Scryfall link. Discord is preferred, but if you're not on the Discord server, you could just drop it in chat too. Like Name did. Thanks, Name. This is a historic deck. Oh, I have to read way too many cards in here. Oh, I'm not doing Alchemy. No, we're done. Alchemy's not happening on this channel. Thanks for the 32 months. You should watch you should watch the Until They Get Rid of there's like a lot of things that seem kind of neat about Alchemy, but as long as the Jund deck exists in that format, I'm not touching it. Super obnoxious. No, I'm looking for Explorer. We're mostly playing Explorer and Historic. Yeah, I'm not touching Alchemy again after playing another deck. It's like actual zero desire to experience that. Wait, what? It's choose one or more? Okay, chat, I'm incapable of reading. That's fucked up. It's like really good. Phew, lordy. All of it. Yes, please. Like super salad. Yes. All of it.
I've conquered entire plains. One city will be easy. My goons will make quick work of you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Hey, Braveheart, thanks for the 2.5 years. Welcome back. This Fire Prophecy's not really doing anything, right? Do I just, like, use the lands they're tapping to Fire Prophecy? Oh, I could have used the 3+1 to kill the elemental. I forgot they're getting a 4/4. Okay, but what if we make a token and a treasure, and then I -2 this, and then we Indomitable Creativity these two. And then we name creature and we name instant. I mean, if they Wrath, it takes the Gear Hulks off the table, and I still have Black Market Connections and Ob Nixilis, right? What's going on, Dwight? Thanks for the over 6 years. I'm glad you're enjoying the Snap stuff. It's been a ton of fun. I love the smell of desperation in the morning, chat. Are we done here? We're done here, right? This game would be even less close if I had read black market connections before we used it the first time. No, I had protection from instants, chat. Yeah, they can't even settle the wreckage me. Settle the wreckage targets me. Settle the wreckage targets me, chat. Okay, definitely a Dream Trawler in matchup. Bring in the discard spells. Trimfire Prophecy. It'll just be awkward when we draw these. It's not a Rot Ingredient matchup. It tags the things they're gear hulking, but I don't really have great room for it. All right, let's try this to start. We'll see how it goes. Grrr. Playing Mizzix Mastery. It's gotta go. And then we'll Inquisition the Narset. The fact that they're on Mizzix Mastery 2 means that I'm gonna bring the, means I'm gonna bring in the what's it called for game 3. The exile stuff for the graveyard. Yeah, I definitely didn't realize that, you got to do all of the things with black market. So yeah, playing that card with Shadow actually sounds kind of great. My opponent's having fun, chat. They are a Gear Hulk away from being in this game for what it's worth. They have a thing in their bed, so Gear Hulks and Masteries are super live for them. I keep the Mind Spike here, because if it misses, it cantrips itself anyway. It's just like, cost me 2 life. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I think Mind Spike is pretty good.
Join me or die by coin or carnage.
I think we're cycling that, right?
pleasure doing business with you.
Cause I'm dream trawling. Do do do. Be do do. I didn't attack with my goblin there, chat, because they can animate their Hall of the Storm Giants. Nah, I mean, they're only one land away from activating the Hall, right? Chat, are there good decks in Historic that aren't just cheating giant things into play? Inquiring minds would like to know. We played the Esperat deck yesterday, and that was really good, but also just kind of like this. Is this all it is? Yes, there are, and they don't win. Green White Company is good at cheating small things into play, dude. The Batman deck was awful. I will not play that again. It's actually just unplayable into the Rat deck. It's pretty bad to most of the Esper Sentinel decks. Winning Ingus combo doesn't have any big things. That's true. These are just the facts. Shadow Rill, I don't think Hags is playable, and we played with the other card that was submitted instead. The Death Shadow card. We played Black White Shadow with the other card Saturday, I think it was. I'm gonna try some Blue Black Shadow with that card as well at some point, but I don't think the Hags are playable. I'd take their light up the stage here. It could be right to take their Soul Scar Mage too, so that's their consistent source of damage, but Chad, I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest that Black Market Connections is probably not good here. Are we dead? They don't have a second land and we are quite possibly dead. Morning, Coach. I'm in danger. I think we have to pass here, right? And hope not to die. Is Dream Trawler better than Serra's Emissary in this deck? I think it is, right? Because, like, they have instant sorceries and creatures that all kill us. Yeah, and I don't think I'm super likely to be able to put multiple things into play at once in this matchup. So yeah, let's do that actually. It's a neat facet of Dream Trawler. Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of guesswork. We're trying to like name one thing with the other one. It did, Messiah. Thanks for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. Hey, Noobnam. Thanks for the brand new Prime. There's a ton of great people you can send that to every month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it this way this month and keeping me around. Wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you. When your anti-control card is also your anti-aggro card, it might be fire design. Mood. I think I'm actually keeping all of these. Just go to 12. Yikes. What's going on, Dis? Thanks for the 2.5 years. Welcome back. It's good that mono red looks competitive in this format. It's a good sign, typically. Mono red's probably really good in this deck that we're playing. Not only do we have a bunch of stuff that like hurts our life total, but it also has a lot of cheap interaction, right? Yeah, I agree. I think I'm okay punting the mono red, and I'm glad that they're here to police things a little bit. I did Psionic, yeah. They haven't given us a date on when we're getting more cards for this application. We're getting 2 anthologies this summer. When they're happening, nobody knows. Before the fall set is all we know. What's going on, Eric? Thanks for the 2 years. I mean, to be fair, our deck's not really a greedy deck. We're like a combo deck. These play with fires aren't too big of a deal because we can just make treasure tokens with black market connections. The fiscal quarter would have likely just ended for them, right? Ow. Get wizards retorted. I didn't think we'd be playing around counter spells game one. Pretty happy with play of fire going to our dome here. It's one less thing to interact with our combo. We kind of look like a fair deck so far, right?
Stand with me. You're my enemy.
In a bad spot here. Oh, I guess if they play with fire, I think I'll land. They can play with fire my token and then kill my Ob Nixilis with Den of the Bugbear.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
I was gonna YOLO the creativity, but then we drew Fable, so I guess we'll chill for a turn. Three, 4, 5, 6. Probably free, right? I mean, shit. Does it really matter what kind of deck they are? Does it even matter anymore? Always use protection, chat. You don't use protection, you could die to mono red. I think we're supposed to board similar to mono red here. What do you think? I think Trawler is better than Emissary again. You want Emissary against Wizards? I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna be forced to choose between instant and creature in spots that's difficult a lot of the time. How many discard spells do I want? It's a real question. Cutting black market connection is probably going down too low on tokens too, is a potential issue. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Rotting Reunion when I do that, just to have token density. This is nice too, because you'd be like end step instant speed token. Oh yeah, that's true. The Rotting Reunion could disrupt Arcanus. This is a good show. Looping big things into play seems good in this format, Lego. Take light up the stage here. Killing this and then declining to put a card on the bottom. Let's go tap land Heartless Act next turn. I assume this is eating a Wizard's Retort, but then Fable the Mirror Breaker is going to resolve, so God bless. What's going on, Gilded? Thanks for almost 2.5 years. Welcome back. And if this is a blank, we get to put a Dream Trawler into play next turn. Cause I'm Dream Trawling. This is a concession attack, right? This deck is pretty good. Hey, Steve. Blocking shall continue until morale improves. Oh, no! Not a... Oh, whatever will I do? Oh, no! Hey, diddle diddle, the hexproof in the fiddle, the Dream Trawler jumped over the moon. Alright, let's restart the client here real quick so we get some audio back. Hey, awesome Saucinator. Thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Hallowed Fountain, double Thoughtseize in the black market connections chat. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Oh no. Oh no! Not an aggro deck. Guess we'll take the portable. Part of me wants to take the lantern because of cantrips. I honestly think a big part of the appeal of the deck that we're currently playing is the fact that this is a deck that floops things into play that doesn't use the graveyard, right? Like there's the graveyard is such a contested zone in this format between Phoenix and Greasefang. They draw Metallic Rebuke. Did not. God bless. Yeah, traditional Reanimator is unplayable in this format. Unburial Rites is like a joke of a card that's like not remotely playable. Just go on this. Hey, I'm supposed to keep the Inquisition so I can check for rebuke here. Well, so part of the reason why this deck is good, Toolboxer, is you can put multiple emissaries into play. So you're like, you'll see me in a lot of these game ones. I'm getting emissaries out on creature and instant because this puts multiple things into play. Untapped land. Oh, I don't even need an untapped thing. It's just gonna flip into a creature, right? gonna offer the trade on the Thought Monitor here. What's going on? No Spoon. Thanks for the 18 bucks. Welcome back. Man, I even get to pay for the Esper Sentinel now? I guess I don't pay for the Esper Sentinel, and then I can keep the reflection of the Kiki Jiki, right? Have your card. So definitely creature and then instant on the second one. Okay, so this is definitely a matchup where Serra's Emissary, I think, is better than Dream Trawler because their creatures tend to get pretty big. Is this a click submit matchup? Because the discard spells, they're going to have more counter spells post-board, so discard spells kind of go up in equity. And, like, Heartless Act isn't great into what's it called? Why would we name artifact? What are you playing around by naming artifact rather than instant? Is there a piece of artifact removal I'm not thinking of that hits Emissary? Well, Fire Prophecy is card selection too. Ooh, Moonstare Prototype's a good shout. Does Artifact stop Moonstare Prototype? Is that how magic works? Can a judge? Somebody help. I need an adult. It's still an artifact with its triggered ability, right? That probably works. Why you have to be so mean? It's only game. Yeah, I'm supposed to take the Thought Monitor there. shocking myself is worth denying them a card draw there. Our life total's getting a little low. Dispute me, daddy. They know just what I like, chat. Another counterspell? Must, right? We've already restarted the client once this morning, Steve. Alright, we have died to the 5 counter spell draw. Trim a couple of connections, put a couple more discard spells for their volume of counters. That's good, Drex. I've never been up to the Dells before. We had a good time. We stayed at a hotel resort that had like 4 different water parks on site. A number of other things that we could do that were dry activities. The boys had a good time. Haley was a little bit of a terror, but that's kind of expected when she's 2. Hey, Jodel, thanks for the 16 months. Welcome back. Alright, chat. So the plan is to cast Black Market Connections, make a 3-2, and then attack a bunch. Going on, too much dog? Thanks for the 35 months. Welcome back. This might be a make 3 treasures cast Serra's Emissary angle, huh? You're giving me a 2-for-1 with my treasure token? Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. That seems like a great exchange for us. Let's let us trade a treasure for a counterspell. What a weird stat line for a token, by the way. 3-2. Alright, untapped lands. And I think we named creature artifact this time. Because of the Moon Snare prototype. Discarded earlier. Okay, we got one more Emissary in our deck. I'll name instant with this one. Oh, I forgot to play my land. I'm letting them draw a card. Mistakes are made. My body is ready to get deck in stoned next turn. My body is ready to get... Oh, I didn't even need to attack with that, right? We technically have lethal with all three of them next turn. Yeah, both the Germ Token and Ingenious Smith can kill us if we don't name creature. Oh, you have to choose at least one. Noted. Okay, well, so far we have just hot knifed. So far we have just hot knifed through buttered everything other than mono red with this deck. Howdy, Spellslinger. I think the Storm decks are okay in Historic, like the Ignis Storm Engineer Jam. They're actually on my list of things to get to. We'll probably play it tomorrow or the next day. Some of the new digital only cards make the Storm archetype somewhat appealing. If you look back on my YouTube channel, there's a video with Jun Storm, I think it was, on the Historic playlist. Ledger Deader. What's going on, Duck? Thanks for the 27. Morning, happy Monday. It's feeling like protection from creatures turn next turn, huh, Chip? Yeah, I agree with that, Ting. Historic should be a format where there's a lot of, like, combo and stuff, because that's, like, what non-rotating formats typically are. It's really weird that Alchemy has taken on that identity as well. It'd be nice if Alchemy didn't have that. Alright, so just protection from creatures is not GG here. They could definitely double Unholy Heat this and put us away, but I need to just hope that they don't have that here, because I'm gonna die if I don't put this out. So everybody clench. Collective clench resolves. All right, and that's a GG. So this one names instant, and we're done here. Yeah, move, Yugi boy. This is all we got. It's a click submit matchup. I mean, they're not Pioneer Phoenix. They have no Treasure Cruise, and they have Faithless Looting, and they have Dragon Rage Chandler. So in some ways, their deck is better than Modern Phoenix. Something to note. Oh, yeah, I guess Rotting Reunion is pretty good, huh? It's probably better than Black Market Connections. I think it's better than Ob. I think I like Ob because it's a token maker that doesn't kill me, right? It's definitely one of these two. I think I'm inclined to cut Connections. Life loss is raw. I'm gonna cut all of these and put in a Heartless Act, I think. Let's do 2, go down to 3 Thoughtseize. Man, I just came in on half this conversation going on in chat, and Portable Hole is a pretty loose butthole. You could fit a whole Merit Legion there is a heck of a half conversation to see. We take the Brazen Borrower here. Alright, so I think we lead Ob Nixilis here, actually. Because this way, if they kill the token, the Pyromancer dies.
I'm gonna remake this town in my game. I have a job for you.
Did we see Phoenix game 1, or are they just like some kind of fair blue-red mid-range deck? Oh yeah, they did have 2 Phoenixes game 1.
How dare you destroy what I've built?
I mean, no blocks. Yeah, pivoting off the graveyard play and post spark definitely be a thing for them. Alright, they got 3 turns to find a Brazen Borrower or a way to team up with a Braid to kill this. Kinda surprised to see the play with fire. Oh god, they topped a card, so we're dead? Hopefully they're just topping a cantrip or a card selection spell. Oh, Stomp beats us. Yeah. Because the devil didn't get sacrificed, Transmogrify exiles. Yeah, Stomp says damage can't be prevented this turn. That's a good show. It's a good piece of technology around this deck game. All right, chat, one more brick. Brick by Glorious Brick. This is the easiest time we've had climbing up the Magic Arena ladder in some time. We were dead to the Stomp there even with the Channel Land because they had no Breed in their hand. Hey, what's going on, McGinn? Thanks for upping that Prime for the 10th month. Welcome back. Appreciate you keeping me around. The deck command has a small cooldown and someone used it just above you, John. Their deck seems incredibly slow and fair compared to ours. All right, we've been live for 90 minutes, so it's time for our second arena client restart, it sounds like. Or doesn't sound like, depending on how you think about it. Are we the baddies? Objectively. Objectively the baddies. I don't think Azumarill's that bad in Absol. I played a lot of Azu. I think Azu's fine. I cannot unsee Portable Hole fitting in Merit Liege anymore. That's true. That's true. I think this is a Heartless Act in Fire Prophecy out matchup, so we can deal with the Metalwork Colossus if they ever get into play. Other than that, I'm going to click Submit. I don't know. Did anybody, like, kind of... I think it's fair and reasonable to lament the fact that Alchemy's this weird degenerate combo format for the last little bit, but as far as, like, historic goes, this is kind of how Magic's non-rotating formats have always been, and I don't really expect historic to change or get different. If anything, I expect the range of degeneracy to ramp up into a wider region, if anything. This is like the alternative to a non-rotating format looking like this is it getting overrun with MH2 cards like Modern did, or being dominated by Force of Will like Legacy is. Those are your options for fair Magic in non-rotating formats. Which I know some people prefer those, but I was looking at Modern deck lists for the first time in a while last night, and apparently even the Omnath Elementals deck plays Mishra's Bauble in Modern now, just because it's an enabler for Delirium for Unholy Heat, and it's just like the biggest LOL. Why is that card still legal? I don't know what Brass Knuckles does, but I'm pretty sure we want to take card. Cute. I think you mean, why would you play 80 cards when you could play 76 because everybody in Modern is playing Yorion mostly? Brass Knuckles is a really cute Colossus enabler. It's kind of a sweet piece of technology. Same artifact on the first one. These have CMC, right? They have non-artifact creatures. I don't think so. I name instant with this next one. Nah, I mean, regardless of the outcome of this match, I think the opponent's archetype's probably too slow and fair for this format. This is a regular Magic card, right? We can play this in Explorer. Can we play Brass Knuckles plus Colossus and Explorer? I can see that being okay in that format. This format's a little bit more brutal than Explorer is. Hire a mercenary one more time here. And we just name, sorcery here, right? Just cover all the bases. Afterthought, thank you for the 20 months of Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome back. This is my face, large and in Technicolor. Look, hey, while Arena restarts, we can shill our Coalescence Peril for the shirt for the day. It's always a popular. It's Run the Jewels parody, I believe, is the artist this shirt is modeled after their logo stuff. You can always check them out. Check out Coalescence Apparel here. Use code Hoaglandia to save 10% on your magical themed t-shirts and other goodies there. Sorcery does keep us from making more emissaries that instance. Yeah, that's why it's the one I named last. Rowlet has been banished to chilling on the floor, so it doesn't take my camera focus anymore. Poor little Rowlet. This is fine. Probably get run over if they're a creature deck, but we just peel a Transmogrify to make that not be the case as well. Their control deck, the hand's pretty good. Yes. My favorite thing to do against turn 1 Gitu Lava Runner. Cast Thoughtseize. Fire Prophecy? Never lucky. Let's get the cycle going on these Canyon Sloughs. Maybe find something before we die. What's going on, Hexaplegic? Thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. No, the fast upgrade options you should explicitly never use, Toolboxer. The fast upgrades let you spend extra credits instead of getting boosters for them, and boosters you can get an almost unlimited supply of just for playing, whereas credits you're hard capped on how many you can get per day. So unless you're literally at the 5,000 credit limit, you should never use fast upgrades. And even if you're at that limit, you should rather just play a little bit more rather than use fast upgrades. Hey, what's going on, Dannon? Thanks for the almost 4 years. Howdy, howdy. Kind of surprised they played the Spikefield Hazard out. Did they draw another 4-drop? I just want to like make 1/1s with this. I'm not dead yet. Need to Daddy Nixilis here, right? Yeah, because he can gain some life with the casualty. So we can minus
I'm not afraid of
2 here, and then we +1 here.
My goons will make quick work of you.
Yeah, colleagues or everyone are both gender neutral.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Depending on the context of your professional setting, howdy y'all also works. This block does leave me dead to another static discharge. I'm kind of surprised they didn't attack with the Den of the Bugbears. They obviously have something here, right? What's going on, Spreda? Thanks for 28 months.
My empire crumbles. Pleasure doing business with you.
We're dead, champ. So, I'm not dead on board. Because they attack with the Den of the Bugbear, I cycle the Crucible, or I channel the Crucible, whatever it's called. We block the Den, we block the token, we take 2, we go to 2. We make a token with Ob Nixilis. Man, they really like attacking our planeswalkers while we're at 4.
No one beats me. Ha! Shake down the locals. I'm gonna remake this.
Yeah, that too. The opponent seems very convinced they have better things to be doing rather than activating Den of the Bugbear, and I'm also not really sure that that's true. I don't think it matters, because this matchup seems really bad for us, but... Our deck is not cooperating, but our opponent is trying really hard to let us stay in this game.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, we're just dead, but they tried really hard to make us not dead. If we'd appealed creativity there and flipped the 7/7 into play, I might have had a real shot. So I'm bringing in Rotten Reunion because Black Market Connections is really bad here. I like the life gain from Trawler because with this you kind of have to guess, are we naming creature, are we naming sorcerer, are we naming instance? They have a lot of card types that can kill us in a lot of spots, so just getting lifelink sounds good. What's going on, Avenger? Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. Untapped, untapped, untapped. Anna's been very consistent, which is nice. Drop is great news for us. Trawler is definitely confident, wants to be drawn and not flooped into. Rotting Reunion gets us a Dream Trawler here. This Twitch stream. Oh, we're going to get one regardless, right? Because of this? I think we hold on to this as a surprise extra token for the time being. Because this reflection is almost assuredly going to die, so. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, their deal 3s do diddle our Dream Trawler for a turn thanks to Torbrand pumping them up. Well, the surprise token isn't for blocking, it's for them not knowing we can untap and transmogrify something.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Exile an instant or sorcery here, so that way what's it called? It's a little bit worse. Let's kill their Chandra.
So dark out.
'Cause we're dream trawling. Trawling for dreams, friends. Maybe I'm supposed to block there? We could die from 14, right? He has 3 deal 3s kill us here. I think maybe I'm supposed to block there. Does mono red beat Dream Trawler? Active Torbrand's definitely one way. Gosh, the fact that these things synergize together too. All right, with the Doom Blade, we're definitely done here. All right, that was the easy game, chat. That was the game where we were on the play, and only we were on the play, but they didn't have a 1-drop on 1. So when they play a 1-drop on 1 here while we're on the draw, I assume we're just going to get run over in one of Magic the Gathering's most polarized experiences. I believe it's a murder of Dream Trawlers is the plural. It's a good session of Dream Trawlers. LOL. Alright, chat, I have 2 cards in hand. I have discard spells. Show me all secrets. What's going on, Good Nuts? Thanks for the 38 months. Welcome back. So gambled and lost on that one. Have to pay 2 life in order to kill the Soulscar Mage now. If they had like a... You know, they showed us Experimental Frenzy in the first game. If they had one of those there, I wanted to take it before they could have a chance to cast it. Reunion looking good here for enabling Ob Nixilis next turn. Can't get them down to 1, but we'll take a token here regardless.
families call me their adversary. Oh, I have a job for you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Let decay happen at end step, does it? No, end of combat. End of combat. Wait, they sent both of these at the real Ob Nixilis? That's a huge punt.
This
is a really big mistake on their part. Our opponents made a lot of kind of middling decisions when it comes to managing my planeswalkers during this set. You always want to prioritize killing the token Ob Nixilises to prevent this from happening. So now I have one real Ob Nixilis and then 2 token clones.
my coin.
This has happened because they prioritize taking the real one out instead of the token ones. So whenever possible, you want to prioritize killing the token ones.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
Is that a good draw, chat? What do we think?
No one
Could everybody let me know in chat how we feel about Transmogrify?
Your punishment is my entertainment.
My entertainment. Climbing on up the ladder with this degenerate combo deck. Do 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 do. Untapped says we're 7-1 this morning with this deck. Our one loss being to the other mono red person we played. What's the mulligan? Like, the Serra's Emissary in the opener sucks. It's just like Thoughtseize Ob Nixilis 4 lands. He can do better. He can do better, eh, Hogland? I'll show you better. I think I just start ticking this up here.
Run, Red. Go ahead. Plead for mercy. For me now, Runt.
Our Transmogrifies are really not great game ones against control. The Serra's whatever is not amazing. They like Dyna Sweepers and spot removal and Tefries and stuff. Opponent, you could have just gained control of my token. But thank you for leaving it on my side of the board. Appreciate you. Right? It's one or less. Just making sure I understand how their magic card works when they don't.
How dare you destroy what I built? Oh, I have a job for you. I'm not afraid of any of you.
Well, this one's definitely going up.
Your punishment
I think this one's just
is
going
my
up too.
Entertainment. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
I'm not going to sing this one. Keep up the pace.
Your punishment is my entertainment. Pleasure doing business.
I mean, eventually they're gonna run out of life for cards, right? One of the two. Or this is gonna hit 7 and then we'll draw some cards and do something maybe.
That was uncalled for.
Something maybe.
Oh, perfect. I've got some experimental spells that need a test subject. Beware. I
No
know
time for
some
a break.
sickening magic.
Creature attacks you or the Unholy Archmage. Oh, so I still get to attack Teferi. Diolorino. Diolorino, chat.
Your punishment is my entertainment. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
So the problem with transmogrifying here is if they kill the Serra, Tasha can put the Serra back into play under their control, right? That's true. She's also threatening her Unite move eventually too, though.
No more games. We need to move quickly.
Probably dead here, I assume.
Don't think you're some big hero.
Julian locks it up. Yes, Mind Spike, Dream Trawler's in, Serra's out, Fire Prophecy out. Pretty clean ins and outs there. So, sequencing on these 3 drops. I think it's likely that they have a 2-mana counter on 2. Which is why I did not, or which is why I played Fable, because I wanted to resolve less. But then I played this one on 4, because I wanted to cast this before they had triple blue up for Archmage's Charm. So a couple of small sequencing things there trying to get our spells to resolve. Oh yeah, we are totally hard cast with this Dream Trawler, chip. It is go, go, go.
May the best mage win. It is me. Don't try anything cheeky now.
The black market connections drawing us a card. Let's Dream Trawler kill Tasha here as well.
You achieved what few have. Victory.
I should hold this in case they have a sweeper, right? Also, the dangerous thing about Black Market here, Chip, is that you have to lose at least 1 life per turn. Copy that before we draw cards with those to make another Trawler. Yeah, they're super dead. They missed their black source for too long in that game. Their 3rd color bit them in the butt. They are playing Farewell. I think I'm taking the Tasha and leaving them the Farewell because they have the Lisa as well. We're just gonna try and thread the needle around it. I might 1-for-1 Wrath with our Goblin Shaman. I cannot. We're ditching these. Definitely feels like a make 2 Ob Nixilis angle, huh?
My goons will make quick work.
The Planeswalkers don't die to Farewell, as notable here.
Is my entertainment.
And they bend the Farewell. That's a bold choice.
By coin or carnage.
Excuse me?
Is owed. Pleasure doing business with you.
And our opponent is just like discarded cards really aggressively to these.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything. By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Well, that just worked, chat. Alright, your move, Yugi boy. Smell of desperation in the morning, chat. Spin, Gandalf, spin. Yeah, the discarding both the Wrath and the Farewell was really strange. I don't know that I like that from their side. Obviously, they know their deck a little bit better than we do, but that felt strange. It gave us, and like seeing that happen gave us just way more breathing room to just like spew our hand out. Yeah, the Farewell ditching I think was fine. The Wrath on top of it I think was a bridge too far. well, turn 2 Territorial Kavu is pretty scary for us. We don't have a solid answer to that. Yeah, play versus the draw is a big difference for sure here. That my favorite delivery boy?
God, trail mix, Jay! God!
Thank you, Trail Mix Jacob.
Trail mix, trail mix, trail mix. Hey, Daddy.
What's up, dude?
Hey, Boo. So how long until our next video?
You can do some stuff soon, okay? Chat thinks you're big. I think they're probably right. You're kind of huge.
Yeah.
All right, so we definitely don't have room to play around a removal spell here, so we're gonna make a treasure and a mercenary, and then we're gonna go ahead and transmog this.
Boo spell? Wait. You could get back out of Boo, and then you win.
That'll do, pig.
Oh no, he blew up.
We did blow up. They had the removal spell. They removed us from play, Jacob.
No, he removed Turtle Slayer. Ah!
All right.
God.
I think this is
Wait.
Jacob, I need you to calm down so Daddy can talk to the people, okay?
Look.
I think this is a Serra's Emissary matchup still, just because Dream Trawler can't attack past their Niv Mizzets. Fire Prophecy obviously doesn't do a whole lot. I think it's Heartless Act in.
Heartless?
I think the 7 discard spells main are fine. I don't think I want any more. They usually don't have too many counter spells. Like, they'll have, like, some vetoes.
Heartless.
Dude, gotta keep your shirt on stream.
I know Heartless.
This is called Heartless Act.
Heartless Act?
Means a very mean act.
So mean. I want to kill that
They're gonna
person.
they're gonna destroy the creature.
That is so mean. I want to kill them. Like AZP right now. Right now. What the wood is? What the bad wood is bad? Go on. I don't know what we should.
To address my line in the previous game, I could have creativitied the treasure, I believe, but I chose to do the token because I felt we needed multiple Serras off of the creativity to win that game. Maybe 2 Serras is enough, and I'm just supposed to creativity the treasure token and then name instant on the first one and hope they don't have a sorcery. But, like, yeah, like, they play Maelstrom Pulse, right? So, I kind of wanted to be able to get the first one and then get 2 more to cover my bases to actually be able to win the game.
Hey, Daddy, let me tell you something.
What do you tell me?
Is there a way to combine your cards or to create one stronger card?
Not really in Magic, no.
Like, if you combine that, you able to create a, like, what? If you could able to create a card strong enough to beat your opponent. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we might add an update this game. Where you could build cards and you could get 100%.
To the people listing mechanics that were never constructed playable, you missed the part of Jacob's statement where he said, make more powerful cards. So your suggestion of things that aren't constructed playable are not more powerful.
That don't make any sense. Wait. I need to tell you something. What happens if you add an update, we can make card. And your actual duty, make a card. It just have the picture of bad. Just have the picture of bad thing. So what I could tell you the origin story of Charmander. Can I tell the origin story of Charmander?
What's the story of Charmander? Go ahead and tell us.
The origin story. Well, after the dinosaur was, Pokemon was showing up everywhere. Yeah, I mean everywhere. And yeah, and in 1A, it was Charmander. We went out and chilled. Hail got on fire. So he wasn't a fire type, he was a normal type at the time. So yeah. And after that, he just found a flamethrower and just used the attributes on the tail and not be raping. And then just turned to a fire type. And that's all the story.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's going on, Bacon? Thanks for the 14 months. Yeah, historic and what's it called? Have been fun. Explorer.
Bacon?
I think we're keeping both of these. I'm gonna ditch the. Am I ditching? This might be a keep all, huh? Do we want Heartless Act for this? No, I don't think I need Heartless Act for that.
You can't play Heartless Act or your Heartless, Daddy.
That's true. I am pretty heartless. Just ask Twitch chat.
I don't want you to be Heartless. But I want my dad to be not Heartless. Daddy, don't be Heartless. Ever again. Oh no, he's getting more health. Oh no, he got defense. What we should do? Oh, I know. Gun.
I was gonna eat a veto, I assume. Fatal push, whatever. They notably can't vanishing verse these at least because they're colorless.
Banish him from the depths of the nether. So what we should do? Well, battle plan. I know. We do. Oh no! We got bleed extra health. Got bleed extra health. What we should do? Oh, I know. How about happily get a card to bleed damage to him, so he back to 20. And if he got full health, we just get him. Oh, or we could do 2 damage and get back to 20. I'm gonna want. You should get some more health.
I assume this eats the veto.
Secret ability. Cold. Destroy your enemy.
I assume this buries us. I guess depending on what these 2 cards are, if they don't have Fatal Push or Maelstrom Pulse, this turning into a protection from instants next turn
Wait.
could potentially do this for us.
Wait, I mean, maybe the symbols on here.
We're gonna concede to another Fatal Push here.
Maybe the symbols are of the upgrade evolutions of the other types. Maybe the other evolutions of the types. Sound like a feeling. So on that map you play on, there actually types with symbols on them.
Hey,
So,
I love you, buddy. And we can record something together later, but you gotta let Daddy work for now, okay?
I think the symbols you play on that map is actually the symbols of the upgraded versions of the types in the game.
There were some symbols of the types in the games. It's very observant.
And also maybe we'll combine to the middle one.
Yeah, some of them combine up. Those are the guilds. That was the guild board.
The guild board? What's the guild board?
The guilds are the 2 color combinations in Magic.
Magic.
This is a red-black card. That guild is Rakdos. been meaning to record some of that, two modes. Christy and I play 4-Stack Unite with the boys on occasion. We do the 4-player custom maps. I don't have blue mana currently. LOL. Our schools actually start back up in a little less than a month. They start like the second week of August. Third week of August? Second or third week of August, I forget. Oh my gosh, a Diviner of Fate stops my discard spells too. I forgot about that. How long ago did school end? As a parent, I will say too long.
I'm gonna remake this town in my...
Hey, Chad, it's fine. We're gonna draw a land next turn, and then we'll transmogrify this and name creature, and it'll be perfect. We'll win the game. Untapped land wins the game. Magic's fun, chat. I enjoy playing Magic. When people ask me what I do for work when I'm having conversations outside of this chat, I just tell them I get screwed live on camera on the internet. I leave out the mana part, and it lets their imaginations run wild. All right, so we bring in the 4 Heartless Acts, and then I think I'm gonna leave the Inquisitions in. It's probably no, the Rotting Reunions are probably good, right? Because they're a rat deck. Actually, the black markets are probably not great. I'm gonna leave the 3 Inquisitions over 3 black markets. Yeah, they're likely playing the build that we played yesterday or the day before. I think we played it on Saturday. So they'll have an instant speed piece of removal post board the fragment, but we can still lock them out with creature plus instant. Being paid by men primarily in their 30s. Now, late 20s are a big part of the Hoaglandia audience as well. This hand's fine. It's got lands and spells. It's got disruption for their graveyard plan. That's also an enabler for our combo. He already has an OnlyFans. It's the Hoaglandia crowd section of the Discord server. That's true. The Royal Court is effectively the OnlyFans channel. That and tier 3 subs. Right? We're kind of hoping they play their connive guys, so they're gonna have a running reunion target. Untapped land would be great here, so we can Crucible next turn. Womp womp. Them getting priority through all that's a little worrisome. I think we trade these Crucible tokens for the Esper Sentinels here. This needs a target. This doesn't need a target? Seriously? I didn't reunion because Magic the Gathering has never consistently templated a fucking card in their lives. That's fine. I'm pretty sure they have a removal spell here anyways. Augment my reality. Heartless Act. That'll do too big. Alright, I think it's time for some Explore. Okay. Over comboing or flailing. I'm in search of a historic deck that I really like playing, chat. I feel like my conclusion on this deck is very similar to the Rat deck that we played over the weekend, and that this deck felt super powerful. I think that was our second loss of the day. We went like 7-2 or 7-3 or something, but it's just like, they weren't very exciting or interesting games of Magic. It was just like, derp derp, here's my thing, you're dead. Or like that last game, my thing didn't work out and we just kind of died while flopping around and doing nothing. There was no back and forth gameplay. Either it happened or it didn't, and the games like weren't close in one direction or the other. They weren't close in our favor quite frequently. The deck seems super powerful. So again, if you're just like looking for something to run people over and ladder efficiently, seems like a great choice. But from a, does this do the things that I play Magic to do and feel smart about? I did not feel particularly smart or thin while playing this deck. Big fat dumb energy.